Makar in, as promised. Sticking with 4th gen. That's my main event. And this is another OU versus Cote. My last video was a 5th gen OU version. Yeah. I love this team. This is probably my second favorite team, I'd say, other than the one with Crobat, Electivire, Slow. Did I even record a video with that? I might not have. Anyway, I think this Zapdos 2-KO's Heatran. It's actually Scarf, and it's a Bamf. And it looks like a clean hit 2-KO, so I'm going to go for it, but he switches into an obviously not Resto Chesto Snorlax. Not quite the easiest thing to bluff. It's probably got Curse, Body Slam, or Return, Earthquake, and Rest, because every single one I've faced in the last month has that. So I'm not worried. I'm gonna take my time because there's nothing I can do early on to play against it. It's just gonna be stall. If it has, the only two I'm worried about are Rest with Return and Earthquake, and Rest Talk with Return, because otherwise I can just Toxic and stall it out. But if it is either of the two ones that I'm concerned about, because I have seen Earthquake, so I know that if he has Rest, Gengar is a 100% wall, as funny as that is. And he's going to keep setting up curses, getting ready to go to sleep, because he is going to show me Rest. And I'm basically telling him, you know what, I think I'm going to PP stall this thing, as long as you have Rest. And yep, I see Rest, so I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get up the second layer of Toxic Spikes, because I want to be able to beat Vaporeon and Blissey if he has them. Obviously, or also, 2 layers will be more helpful for Snorlax. And then I show him Gengar. So, you know, he basically needs to PP, or I don't even know. But I'm gonna be able to PP stall basically. I set up the sub so that if he does want to switch, I have a bit of an advantage. And I think I go for Focus Punch right off the bat. Eventually I'll get a crit, and that, I don't think that would, a crit, actually, it's tough to say if a crit Focus Punch would OHKO, because he is at +6 defense. But I'm going to stop Focus Punching, because if he rests and he's not at full HP, then he uses a lot less PP because he has 2 turns of sleep. So I switch out to Fortress now. I think so that I can get hit and then rest. So I rapid spin to waste a turn. He Earthquakes, and I think now I'm gonna rest. Yep. That's what I should do. But sometime soon he decides that it's kind of it's actually right there, and that's very fortunate for him. Very good placement. Because that's on Trinidad. I'm pretty sure that thing's sashed from watching his vids. I'm almost positive. That's just how I'm gonna play it. I see Nasty Plot, so I know it's not Specs. That's the other one he's been running. So I am gonna play it like it's sashed. I aromatherapy first instead of S-tossing. And there was one game I played with a Heatran, and I switched to Gengar predicting an explosion, and he Fire Blast and killed my Gengar, and that is screwing me ever since, because I swear I faced, counting that one, I faced 5 Heatrans with explosion and Fire Blast and stuff, and on only one of them I switched to Gengar on an explosion. I see Smeargle, I have 2 options. I can T-Bolt and I can kill it, or I could be afraid of a sash and U-turn out of there. The dumbest thing I've ever done. And he's going to get to sleep something instead of dying to a T-Bolt. And that's so stupid. God, I'm so mad at myself over that. And God, that was so dumb. I switch out to Zapdos as he baton passes because he's probably not going to have much faster than Zapdos. So I do switch out, and it's at that point that he goes, "Is that a Scarf, Zapdos?" And he sends him Metagross, and I'm like, "Yep, I tell him he's going to live a Heat Wave, but I also tell him, "What Metagross is going to OHKO a Zapdos?" And he says, "A +6-1. Go! Fortunately, I'm not going to crit. Unfortunately, I'm not going to crit, and I'm not going to burn. So, oh wow, crit. That's a lot of damage. I send in Weavile so I can Ice Shard and end the misery. But he's going to be faster with Bullet Punch, and the only way he can do that is if he's Jolly max speed. So I guess he is, but that's weird. I realized that during the battle. I don't know why I didn't send out Fortress first. I definitely should have, because I needed Weavile to handle that Zelf. That's really the only thing I can have to at all deal with the Zelf. At this point, it's pretty much over. I actually told him, "You're gonna win, but not with a Metagross streak, with a Zelf." And yeah, things would have been pretty darn different if I had just gone ahead and T-bolted that as Zelf, because he would have had a Zelf, Metagross, and he told me he had a Gyarados. So essentially Zapdos would have been beating his entire team, but if not, you know, Gengar, Weavile, that stuff can deal with them. Slowbro would be a great deal with them. But anyway, that's unfortunate. That one misplay cost me so badly. I don't know why I was afraid of Sash, but I was. Whatever. That's one of this team's first losses. I haven't recorded the others. So, Makar out.